in my bed is blue. Nobody keeps it warm as you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this gorgeous shimmery olivey deep green smoky eye and this very nude lip. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did use a couple of different palettes, like 3 in total, but of course use whatever you have in your collection to create something very similar, and don't forget to tag me if you do, and comment down below, comment, like, subscribe, and let's get on to this tutorial. We're going to start off by priming our eyelids. Today I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to go ahead and set the primer. I'm using my Real Techniques 200 flat shader brush. This has a mixture of the Fenty Beauty Loose Powder and Banana and my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. Go ahead and press this into my brows as well. Today I want to do like an olive smoky eye. I have not practiced this look, so I have a couple of palettes that I may work from. I understand that that may be annoying to like use multiple different palettes, because I do have like a couple that I picked up that I think I might choose from today. But of course, just see what you have in your collection and find the shades that are closest to what you have and closest to what I'm showing to achieve a similar look. I picked up the Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette because it was so stunning, and I just loved the green shades here, and like the shade Goals was really gorgeous, but when I swatched it, it was a little bit of a brighter kind of green, and I wanted something more olivey and deep, so I may bounce around like multiple different palettes like I said. I think I'm gonna start off with just putting a transition shade on my eyes. I'm gonna take my Makeup Shack T50 with the Gemini palette. I'm gonna take the shade Luna right here, which is a really gorgeous skin tone shade, but a little bit deeper, I want to say, and dust that over my crease. A really gorgeous transition shade. Then I'm going to go in with my Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. I'm going to take this really gorgeous shade right here, another transitional shade. I'm going to apply that on top of Luna. That is so pretty. Okay, I know it's just a transition shade, but I love like using transition shades because just feel like it brings a look together in the end. And the 2 shades I use are kind of like blurring shades, and I feel like it helps with blurring any harsh lines or anything when you start to blend the shadows in. So now I'm going to take my Morphe M441. I'm going to take the shade Lorelei right here, which is like a mustardy kind of color, and I'm going to apply that to the outer corners and blend inwards. I don't want to go right ahead and apply the green shade. I want to really build it up so that it doesn't look too stamped on, and I'm kind of scared to just go in with the green shade, to be honest with you. I like the insurance of my transitional shades. So I'm going to go ahead and take Lorelei and apply that to the outer corners first, and then blend inwards. And then whatever I have left, I'm going to take that into the inner corners. Kind of like insurance shade. I'm going to go ahead and take Polka Dot, which is this really pretty brown right here, like a very neutral chocolatey brown. Applying that to the outer corners. Just tapping that inwards first. Alright, I'm going to take my T50, taking Luna, and blend out whatever I have on my lids first. Making sure it's like seamless. Take my Morphe M573, and I'm gonna take the shade Mochi and Fire OG. I'm gonna mix them together, and I'm gonna start applying that to my outer corners. Add in that olive. I'm taking more Fire OG just because that's more of a deeper green than Mochi. But I'm patting it and then slowly blending it inwards and just kind of stopping when I like how the intensity looks. Taking the same brush, I'm going to go back with my Natasha Denona Metropolis palette, and I'm going to take this really gorgeous olive green shade right here. It's one of her like matte cream to matte shades. I'm going to take that, I'm going to apply it on top of Fire OG and Mochi. I'm going to go back with my Makeup Shack T50 and just blend first. Going back in with my M573 with my olive green Metropolis color, the green from the Metropolis palette. Now I'm going to take like a flat shader very similar to a 217. This is my JH33. I'm going to take the shade Leo, which is a very deep olive green right here, and apply that to the outer corners and really smoke this out. So this is what I have so far. I'm now going to take, so I'm going to go ahead and take Leo and then a little bit of the black, which is called Bonnie. I want to smoke this out even more, so I'm going to take the littlest amount of black. I know that Mel Cosmetics is very pigmented, so I don't want to go overboard just yet. So I'm going to pat where I want the shadow to be, and then I'm going to blend inwards. Like, I literally took that small amount of black, and look how pigmented that is. So I'm going to go in circular motions and blend it into the crease. Going back in with my T50, taking Luna, and I'm going to blend out even more. I'm going to take a very, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay On The Run, Born to Run palette, and I'm going to take this really pretty deep olivey green. It has a shimmer to it. It's called Wonderlust, and it's like such a beautiful emerald, like deep green. It's so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my lid. I'm going to take a shader brush with some ColourPop. I'm going to blend out the Wonderlust shade. I'm like blending out and then like repacking whatever I have left on my finger, because I really want this to be like bam and shimmery, because this shade is so gorgeous. So go ahead and take a flat shader brush, my Morphe M167 Wonderlust. I'm going to spritz a little bit of my Wet n Wild Coconut 3-in-1 setting spray to really amplify the green shade. Going back with my ColourPop shader brush once more. Taking my GH33 without taking any additional brush, I'm just going to, without taking any additional color, I'm going to blend inwards. I'm going to go back in with the Gemini palette, and I'm going to take Luna and soften everything up, kind of like blur the edges. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of Leo and just a tiny bit of Bonnie, and just deepen this up again. I'm going to move away from the eyes for now and work on my complexion. I'm going to add a little bit of glow with my Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. Shaking a little bit, and I'm going to apply that with my Beauty Blender. This is a very soft glow, and it's really gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and use, I think I might mix the both. I'm not quite sure. I do love both of these formulations, though. It's the Dior Skin Forever, and then I have the Dior Skin Star. One is more glowy, one's matte. I'm going to mix the two. I have shade 20 and 10. Like, they don't perfectly match me, but I believe if I mix them, it might look a little bit better. Like my Self Tan shade. Add a little bit of 10. Taking my Sigma F60. Yeah. Apply that with my brush. Taking my Morphe E48. I'm going to just pick some up, worked into the bristles, and then blend. And then whatever else, I'm going to take my Beauty Blender, work that in and blend. Take my NARS Radiant Creamy and Ginger, and I'm going to conceal any darkness, and as well as take the time to clean up my shadow. Also have some redness on my forehead, so I'm going to take that, conceal everything. I'm going to let this sit and I'll be right back. Doing this a little backwards because I wanted to do my cream contour before my concealer, but I forgot. I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Tantour Contour in Light, and I'm going to take my JH09 to apply cream contour. I'm going to use my Beauty Blender and blend this out. So after that light contour, I'm going to go in with my highlighting concealer. I'm taking my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in Medium Sand and Light Peach. I watched Roxette Arisa's video on when she went to Makeup by Ariel's masterclass from Makeup Forever. Makeup by Ariel, oh my, I just like hit myself. Makeup by Ariel is Kylie Jenner's main makeup artist, I want to say. And she was saying in the video that instead of kind of like the little triangle that everyone does, he does a dome. I'm going to try that today. He works on some of the most beautiful faces in the world, and his makeup skills are just amazing, and I want to be just like him. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. And in the video, she said that he used a brush to like tap everything in and blend it out, I believe. I'm just going to use my blender, my beauty blender, to blend everything out just because it's what I have on hand and it's the easiest. So I'm just going to make sure that I don't have any creasing under my eyes, and then I'm going to bake. Taking my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Real Techniques 103 brush. I'm taking my JH07 to dust off the powder under my eyes. And warm up the face with bronzer. This is my Marc Jacobs Coconut Perfect Tan in TanTastic. Just going to take my MAC Cosmetics 140 brush. I'm going to take my angled brush, E4, and I'm going to take the bronzer and use that to contour my face just a little bit. I'm going to blend everything out with my E41. I'm going to carve out the contour with my loose powder. I applied some lashes. These are my KoKo lashes Sin City, and I just think they're so pretty. They like flare out and they just open up the eyes a little bit more, and you can still see the smokiness because it's like not too full to the point where like you can't see anything. So I'm wearing those. I applied some eyeliner. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Earthquake. I tightlined and I smudged on my lower lash line, and the mascara I'm using is my Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I'm going to go ahead and take the color Polka Dot and a little bit of Leo with my T66. Blend that underneath on my lower lash line. I'm going to take a clean brush. It's a pencil brush, Morphe E18. I'm going to blend this out first. Now I'm going to take my shader brush from Dose of Colors, and I'm going to take Luna, which is the transition shade that we use to blend my lower lash line. Mercier Candlelit Sheer Perfecting Powder number 1, and I'm going to use that to apply all over my face, just for like a little bit of a candlelit glow. I'm going to apply a little bit of blush, something very muted. This is Bare Minerals Gen Nude Let's Go Nude Blush. Taking my Luxie 522 Tapered Highlighter. And for highlighter, I'm going to use the NARS Fort de France Highlighter. I'm going to take my JH09. I can't find my A20 thing. So I'm just going to highlight. I'm taking my Lexi 229. Set my brows using my Benefit Ready Set Brow. I'm going to brush it up. I'm going to set my face using my Wet n Wild setting spray. I went ahead and applied some mascara on my lower lashes. This is the Maybelline Lash Discovery. I'm going to move on to the lips, and I want something very nude because of my very smoky olivey eyes. Go ahead and line my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. Now I'm going to take my Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Sand, which is kind of like the nudest nude I have. Like, alright you guys, this is the end of my look. I hope you guys enjoyed this really gorgeous smoky olive eye. I'm literally in love and it's just so pretty. I like love it when I see people do like olivey green smoky eyes because I think it's just beautiful. Wow, that was not English. I just think it's so gorgeous and I really like this look, and oh, such a pretty palette. I know I used like 3 different palettes, but I mainly used this for, I mainly used like the transitional shades and matte shades in this palette. Really gorgeous and I really like it. It blended out very beautifully. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram, and I'll see you guys in my next video.